Hello YouTube, Siegfried Chulainn here with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Year 5 Anniversary Giveaway Summon. This one's going to be a live stream just like the rules on the last one. Just make sure that you, if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment so I know to enter you in. I usually will do the drawings within a day or two, depending on comments. If I get like really no comments within the first 3 days, I'll probably do a drawing then. Then I usually wait 24 hours after each comment for an entry to give people that time. Sorry. Anyways, let's get started. This is a freshly farmed account. It's brand new. I did farm up the stones on it. I also went through and I farmed up all of the medals for the LRs and I believe even the new units. So if those are pulled and you get the account, you can immediately awaken them to their LR state. So let's go ahead and just get started. Now, we're going to go ahead and view the opening video as well. Oh, I guess we're going to do the... Whoa. This had already downloaded. What's going on here? This is really weird. I'd already downloaded this. I don't know why it's not downloaded. I guess we're going to go through the download here. Yesterday, I was going to do the video yesterday, but I was having some internet issues. I don't know what was going on. So I was just going to do a video, but it couldn't download it. It downloaded like part way and then empty. I don't know why it's not downloaded now. I did download it last night. I downloaded it up with using my hotspot, so not sure why it decided not to have the data. Anyways, of the two LRs, what was your favorite LR? Personally, it's really hard for me to say this, but Gogeta was. I mean, I'm a big Vegito fan. I've always liked Vegito more, personally. But I do like Gogeta. And this one, though, with the Gogeta taken from the movie moves, like the movie scenes, I really like the Gogeta more, which sucks even more because on my main account, if you've seen my videos, I've already said this, I'm going to get really screwed because almost every unit on the Gogeta banner is rainbowed, or at least I have them all. Well, on the Vegeta banner, I do not have the Zamasu, the Merge Zamasu, or the Super Buu. So there's like 3 units there I don't have, and every unit on there I can use to rainbow. I have none of the units on the Vegito banner rainbowed, so should I pull something, it's useful. While on the Gogeta banner, I don't care if I pull Cell. Literally, the only units I could pull and be fine with is Brawly, then the LR Gogetas. Like, pulling Cell, it's a waste of an LR for me. So, I'm very nervous on that one. I am currently saving up my stones. I might do a multi here and there on my global. I did one for the Future Saga. Was lucky and pulled Future Gohan, not the Future Saga, sorry, the Future Gohan banner. Was lucky and pulled the Future Gohan, the featured one. So that was nice. Hopefully I'll get that luck in Cooler comes, be able to just pull them in one multi. I don't really see myself doing a lot of multis on the Cooler banner. I mean, I'm just not that big of a Cooler fan, I guess. I know he's supposed to be really good, but I probably would never use that team, to be honest. And with the Gogetas, I'm probably going to use the Last Resort team, or I'm going to use a Gohan Kamehameha team, one of those two. Man. Alright, are we about done here? Again, don't know why it had to re-download all this information again. I already did it last night. So I'm confused why it's doing it all over again. Alright, here we go. Plug this in. Alright, let's go and watch the movie. Alright. Let's go ahead. First start by getting as many stones as we can pull up. Not yet. I'm going to do this real quick. That stone. What do we got in here? Alright, there's 6 stones there. 6 stones there. Alright. Ah, 3 stones away. I might farm those 3 stones real fast. Well, after I get some units. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into the banner real quick. Let's go ahead and we're gonna do the Goku tickets first. See if we can pull the LR Goku. Doesn't matter. So we're getting a, what is it, 7 summons here? 7 summons. See if we can pull that LR Goku, which would be really good. If not, well, whatever. Oh, yeah. Alright, that was a complete trash multi. Let's keep going at it. So after each banner, I mean, for this in the 55 banner, I'm going to take some time. Ooh, a featured unit. I'm going to take some time to go and Baba the SRs. That way we can actually save. We don't have to worry about doing it mid-summon, like mid of a banner. Oh, nice. That Goku is the easy A. Also, I will be using all stones on this banner just because of the fact that when I transfer, you lose stones anyways. Oh, another what though? Nice. So I probably will end up, once I get, if I pull the L, I'll probably go and farm 3 stones real fast. It won't be that hard to get. Get some new events up. Okay. That, once more, that GT Goku. Wow. 3 featured units in a row in this battle. That's actually pretty good luck. Especially when there's no no guaranteed SSRs. Again with that GT Goku. Wow. Banner could probably rainbow him. Darn it, Trunks. Ugh. Do a quick test to make sure everything's up on the YouTube side. So apparently it's not actually showing my stream. So we can do this real quick. Let's see. Get this set up because for some reason it's not setting up right. I can't see any viewers or anything. Okay. What is going on here? Well, apparently I just have to keep this up here on my phone, I guess. I don't know why, but I can't see the comments coming through, so. Alright. Apparently that's the locking through. So I just have the YouTube open on my phone and use my phone to read comments. Alright, what else do we got coming in? Yeah, this doesn't look that great. Okay. Yes, Daily, to answer your question, this is the new account. It's already farmed up. It has right now 2,947 stones. I'm just doing the tickets for Goku real quick. And then I'm going to do the 55 with the guaranteed LR banner. And then when I get a couple, I'll probably go and farm that last 3 stones to get us to one last multi. Alright, here we go. So the goal here is to get more than 1 LR. So let's see what we can get here. Depends on kind of how many people comment. Usually, I'll wait about 24 hours after the last comment. And if there's no comments within 24 hours of the last entry comment, then I'll give it away at that point in time. So it could take anywhere between 24 hours or longer, depending on how many people are commenting. Alright. So let's see. Good LRs to get would be the Super Saiyan God LR would be pretty cool. I think the Spirit Bomb Absorption is available. That'd be pretty cool. That's a new SSR. Brawly would be good to pull. Majin Vegeta, I think, actually works in the banner. I think that's is actually a in the same category that. Okay, no, back up. Same category that Gogeta and Vegeta have. We're gonna go through quickly on these. Anything good? Some SSRs. So far, nothing that great on this banner. We did get the Buro, which is pretty good. The Vegeta, it's a DCA now, so he's pretty good. No. What I will do is, if you have an email address of the winner, I'll let them know. They can email me. Oh, Goku and Frieza. That should be it. That's not a bad. That's actually not a bad LR to get. That's a pretty good one. They can then email me. I'll leave my email down for them to message me. They can send me an email, and then I'll reply with the email and password for the account. So they can just transfer the account using the giveaway email I have for it. I've already given away one in that way, so it seems works. Let's go and bobble these characters up real quick. Alright, let's see. SRRs. This is where it starts to take a while. I'm going to go through and bobble these guys. Yeah, so to answer your question, I actually have a specific giveaway account that's specifically for this. For giving away these accounts. I missed that Yamcha. Okay. Let's go and sell these Hercules real quick. These Hercule statues. And there's our 40 coins. Alright, so... Oh, we got Dragon Balls, that's right. These are Dragon Balls. Get that extra 10 stones. We'll ensure we can get that extra multi out of the way. So again, this account is fully already farmed. All the medals for the LRs are farmed, so you can immediately awaken them. More characters and stones. Alright, so which banner would you like to summon on first? I'll let you guys choose that banner. We have the Gogeta or the Vegeta. Which banner is more enticing to go with first? Alright, we're gonna take on Gogeta then. So we have 22,750. Let me see, how many is that again, real quick? Cut these in halves. 2757 divided by 2. Alright, so we're going to go about 1350 on each banner. Oops, that's not really. That'll be about 9 rotations on each banner. So here we go, 9 rotations on each. On my alt Japanese account, I actually pulled, I think, 3 Vegetos and 2 Gogetas. That's not good. 3 SSRs, so not expecting anything good here. Yep. Could get something good, but chances aren't that high. Alright, there's that Vegeta. He's actually pretty good. Oh, the new Dabura again. And this is going to probably be a throwaway. Alright. Round 2, here we go. Fusion? Nope. I think we need one more person for a fusion. Oh, another god though. Okay, that's at least better there, since they didn't have an animation. What do you got here? My Botom, whatever. And our last one is Gotenks. Alright, so far still nothing good at the moment. I still want to see a Whis. I've not seen the Whis yet, which would be really nice to see Whis. Alright. And the free summon in this rotation. So rotation 1, not really that great so far. Let's see if this can save it. Get us an LR. That does not look like an LR animation. Most definitely not an LR animation. And the mine. Alright, so rotation number 1, no, nothing there, nothing great. Immediately hit, let's go into the next one. Ah, man. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Ah, trash. Yep, trash. Alright. I'm actually going to be doing 1,350 on each. Because since I'm going to be giving this away, if it goes to a different OS, you'll lose all the stones. And 1,350, we should be able to grab all sets. But I might jump to Vegito just to make sure we get that Vegito in case. And then jump back. Kind of depends on how long it takes us to pull the Gogeta. These animations are really bad. I actually might switch over to Vegito early. These animations stay like this. I'm gonna crack. No. Oh, we got Paragus. Okay. So 300 stones so far. None of the featured units actually. Oh, fusion. Here we go. Are we gonna get blue? Blue? No blue. All right. Well, let's see what we get here. So incoming Dokkan Fest exclusive. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wrong Gogeta. Ah, man. Well, that's at least one of the Dokkan's exclusives. We'll lock them up. Alright, we're gonna do one more rotation, then we're gonna go to Vegito for about 3 rotations, because these have not been very friendly. Oh, there we go. No, okay, it looks like they don't like that idea. Because now they keep sending me good animations. Okay, so featured unit. What are we gonna get? Please don't be another Super Saiyan Gogeta. Alright, go over Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Alright, well, part of the fusion team. And the support Gohan. Alright. I should have locked that Gogeta. And nothing. Alright. Well, we got 2 of the Dokkan Fest exclusive units. Not the... Well, I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is really good, actually. Oh, okay, got another pair. This... I don't know if this can be... Can Goten and Trunks be 3 or more? Or are they always a featured unit? I actually don't know about that combination, if they can be 3 or more. I guess we'll find out here. Oh, sweet, Brawly. Okay, that's nice. Featured unit, okay. Brawly's actually really good in a pull, and looks like 3 units. Alright. Brawly is a really good unit. Getting those, like, what is, like, he gets, I think, get up to, like, 3 attacks with him. He's really good. Yes, the Awakened units for Gogeta and Gohan, Gogeta, and both Gogetas and both Vegetos are already done. And I also did the Gogeta Blue, the SSR Gogeta Blue as well. Because he's practically an Ella. That guy's really good. When he transforms at dodge rate plus the 100% crit chance, he's really good. Alright, we're going to jump over to Vegito for 3 rotations and just see if we get better luck here. Yeah, I figured, honestly, with a giveaway, you know, when you get a new account, like especially a giveaway account, it doesn't do much good if you don't have the medals, because you can't really farm the medals without characters already. So having farmed the medals on perfect summon. Having farmed the medals makes it to where you can immediately have an account that works. All right, so we are going to get a featured unit here. First pull. Oh, well, we got the LF Vegito right there. There you go. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this rotation up at least. Yeah. Pretty nice to pull when you pull it that well early on. Especially that was like, I think a no animation. I just got the double screen break. So, like, it looked like that was not going to be a good summon in the beginning. Alright. This one's probably not going to have anything in it. One thing I would say to anyone out there like looking at accounts to buy, like I used to do that too. I mean, the Ultra Dokkan discount can have somewhat of an advantage because it does have usually like 5,000 stones, and it comes with an LR already. But even for me, I wouldn't pay for that anymore because like their cheap ones aren't that great. And this is free. I can make these for free, so I'd rather have this for free. And like eBay, they want like $3 or $5 for an account, just exactly what I can make. So, anyone who goes out there and buys accounts, I'd suggest don't buy an account. You can make them for free if you learn, if you get the appropriate program. Alright, here we go. First rotation, we got that Vegito. That's great. Although we still have to pull the Gohan and the Infagito, and for some reason, every time I summon, the Gohan and the Infagito are the ones that don't like to show up. Nice. One more. Another Dokkan exclusive. Hopefully we get the other LR. I just remembered I didn't do something. What are you gonna pull? If we pull another Vegeta, that'd be hilarious. Ah, no, Merchant Master. Bleh. Oh, that, okay. This Vegeta's really cool, actually. I like this Vegeta. Vegeta. Alright, I need to actually go over here. I made a boo-boo and did not lock him up because I wasn't thinking. Where are you at? Down here more? Where are you at? There you are. We need to lock him up. We need to lock him up. Okay. Alright. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. We're gonna go and get this Vegeta taken care of real quick. Get him at least to level 100 real quick. And Super Attack Tower, Super Attack 10. Sorry, Vegito, not Gogeta, Vegito. Now, this is I barely started this summons, so you've been on for the entire summons. I have not summoned at all on this count yet, except for what you've seen. All right, let's see. Say this, the medal's already done. Training. All right. Let me do this. See if we can get lucky. Try and save some metal, some training items. Since I gotta use these anyways. Alright. We get that up to 10. Nice! Alright. So he is ready for the next stage. Let's see. We don't need to bob yet. We're not going to bob yet. Okay. We're going to go back to the Gogeta banner now. And we'll do 3 more rotations on the Gogeta banner. And so we do those 3 rotations. I'll pretty much probably do a 3-1-3-1. Because I still want to get the other LRs on the Vegito banner. Yeah, I didn't think it was a fusion. We were missing. I don't think you get a fusion with 3 without Krillin or Boo. Can we get a God though? No God. Okay. And number 10 is Kid Boo. All right. No, this is. Oh yeah, definitely. Having them actually work this time. I'll go through like all of them, maybe get like 2 or 3 super attack levels usually. Alright. Fusion, here we go. If you don't know, by the way, this golden letters here means a fusion. If we get the blue, that means 1 of 3 LRs. Okay, just a Dokkan Fest exclusive. We do need to get that new Bardock, and we need to get the new Trunks as well. That's not the unit. Wow, 2 SSRs already. That means it's going to be 4 or higher in here. There's our LR. There's 1 LR. Alright, well we got 1 more LR. That's good to go. Grab you up. So we're at 2 LRs so far. Alright. Can we get the Owarida? Oh, another fusion. Nice! Back-to-back fusions. No gold, no blue, but back-to-back fusion. It should be it. Oh my goodness. Back-to-back physical Gogetas. That's pretty lucky there. And that Gogeta is still really good, by the way. I'll take him, man. I will always take a back-to-back physical Gogeta. Alright, what do we got here? I mean, definitely better than getting the Gogeta. The Int Gogeta, or the Int Janemba. Alright, rotation number 2. Ah, come on, where's my Trunks? He left my off somewhere. Not sure why. What we really want to see is the Goku Rift, the Goku Black Rift, Zeno, or Whis. I would love to get one of them in this video. I've gotten at least one usually every summoning video. Alright, Boo and Hercule. Okay, here we go. Double screen break incoming. Gogeta is definitely being much nicer to me now. 2, 3. Ah! I say that just for him to do that to me. Sorry, Gogeta, I guess I spoke too early if you're giving me Janemba. Yeah, Janemba's... Nah. Oh, come on, where's Vegeta? That would have been a... Oh! Another fusion, perfect. Still no blue, though. Alright. What if this is another physical Gogeta? That would be funny. Another physical Gogeta would be hilarious. Alright, not the LR Gogeta, but that is a really good Gogeta. That's actually a good pull. Again, when he transforms, he is so good. Because not only does he get that, again, 50% dodge chance, and then he crits everything, which means he's a... I always usually throw him in my first slot, because that's when I get a lot of attacks. Dude, he may as well be an LR, though. He is good. I love that Gogeta. In fact, the only reason I don't want to pull him on my main is I have him rainbowed on my main. What do we get here? Another back-to-back fusion. Yeah. I hate this LR. I don't want that LR. Of all the LRs I want, that's not the one I want. I don't consider Cell luck, to be fair. Because Cell haunts me, man. I did my first video, and I pulled like 4 of him and could not pull the Gogeta. I pulled the Gogeta finally at the end, but I pulled 4 of those cells, and I just hate the cells. I'm like, I hate you, Cell. The only reason I even grabbed the cell in the original account, on my original account, was because of the Gohan team. Another fusion, here we go. But I guess he's better than Int or that Int Janemba or Gogeta at this point. Okay, what do we get here? Another Brawly, okay, I'll take that. Just one thing to remember, the reason I'm getting so many of the Vegetos and animations is because everything on this account is a Dokkan exclusive. So fusions aren't that exclusive actually. Pretty much anything but the new Trunks, is gonna cause a fusion. So we're gonna see the fusions you're gonna see a lot, along with Boo and Hercule, Mayan, Trunks, and a lot of the combinations. The one's gonna really matter be lucky is when it gets Zeno. Which, no Zeno. It was also like this on the Gohan pattern too. There's an engine M, but I didn't even have the animation for it. Alright. After this, we're going to do one rotation on the Vegito banner, see if we can pull Gohan or Int Vegito. Oh, okay, here's a combination. Good, good, good. What are we going to pull? Another fusion. But no blues! That's what's a pain. I just want the blue fusion. Alright, fake out. Come on. LR Gogeta. Nah, Int Gogeta. Darn it. I had to fake out for an Int Gogeta. That's horrible. That really sucks. That fake out for an Int was really bad. Alright, Boo and Hercule. Alright, what are we gonna get here? Double screen break, I guess. Alright. Dude, Int. Oh, that was so horrible. Faked out to Int Gogeta. Majub or Super Oob, I guess is what they call him this one. Alright, what are you grabbing this one? What are you gonna give us? That's it. LR Gogeta, there he is. Alright, we got it. Alright. Lock him up. Okay. Yeah, so that took us, I think, about 1,000 stones to get them both. Which, again, that is my goal on my main to save up. Hopefully it won't take me 1,000. Hopefully it will take me a lot less. Alright. Let's go ahead and level him up to 100 real quick. Alright, dude, you want to see Legacy D-Freeze video where he pulled 2 of them in the first summon. I don't know if you saw that, but like his summon, dude. 2 LR Gogetas in the very first summon. On no animation. Honestly, for the con, I don't usually run like I don't run the Goku event that much or the SBRs, so I think Gogeta looks better. I think and I've always honestly personally preferred the Gogeta specials of they're effective against all types. I don't know honestly why Vegeta was considered better. I think it's because he gets like because when I looked at the translation, I have the Unidoken, which gives the translations in English, and they have almost the exact same, according to that, the exact same abilities, passives, and stats. So for me, I'm not sure why people are saying that, unless there's just a mistake in that translation. But personally, for me, I would say the difference isn't high enough. I would say like I personally like the Gogeta more in this account, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter because you can run both of them in the same account. That's what's great. Like, so what doesn't really matter which one is better. You can run the Vegito Gogeta together, and if you're running literally a last, whatever the category is called, I forgot the name of it. You can literally run it with any of the supports as well, either Gogeta or Vegito. So. Don't think it honestly will matter too much. Well, Gogeta will also always do a super attack if you have him in the 3rd slot too, though. So if you put him in the 3rd slot, he'll have a double super attack, and if you put him in the 1 or 2 slots, he'll have effective against all. Now, personally, I have found that the double super attack isn't always useful. Case in point, if you do a double super attack, but you don't have the elemental advantage, it's doing like 300k, 400k each, that's 800k, versus a super attack with elemental advantage where it could do 8 to 900k. The best way to test it would be to test it on a unit on the elemental advantage and see the double super versus elemental advantage. And again, if you don't have to worry about, like, for example, going against the blue with Gogeta, you can just put him in the third slot, which is where you should keep him anyways. And he gets the 50% dodge, and he gets a double super attack as well. So Gogeta does get the double super attack, but only if you have him in the third slot. So you kind of get to choose with Gogeta. And again, when you're running this build, you're going to usually run Gogeta, Vegeta, Gogeta. So you're going to have one in each of the slots anyways. So, again, I'm not sure. They both seem to be gaining the key that they need, the free key. So, let's go and do some bobbling real quick, free up our slots. But again, I think, honestly, in the end, it's going to come to which one do you enjoy running. And the good news is, you can run them both. So, I think that's also the great thing. But I can tell you right now, when it comes to my main account, I'm probably going to go for I'm going for Gogeta first. The reason why is I have a full fusion team, and he's going to just increase that fusion team's capabilities a lot more. So, now I do wish I would personally have liked the Vegito more if the Vegito had the counter. I'm kind of bummed out that the Vegito does not have the counter like the other Vegetos, because the Super Vegeto's counter, I believe the Vegito Blues can count, like some Vegito Blues can counter. I'll have to double check that again. But personally for me, that's kind of one thing that kind of bummed me out about the Vegito is he does not have that counter, because that was like this big thing about him. Gogeta's had, you know, effective against all, and Vegito had the counter. I hate getting rid of these characters. So many. It takes so long to get rid of these SSRs. Yes, everything has been done on this account except for SBR. SBR, and then there are some missions on the, there's the Clash still, because I can't do the Clash without having the amount of characters you need for it. All the EZA's events that are up are farmed. So, the only thing that's going to be available are going to be new events, which have just popped up that were not available during the time. And there's like 2, I think, right now. 3, actually. No, there's 3. There's the TN, the PyCon, and then Burger's Guinea Force Trading. So those are available. And then there's some Dragon Ball History quests as well that still need to be done. Missions that need to be done. Now, are you playing on, are you Android or iOS? Oh, sorry, are you, yeah, when I said right, Android or iOS. Said that right? Alright, so if you're on Android, I would look into Unidoken, because if you get the Unidoken, they actually have they have patches and updates, and that could actually allow you to play this and have most of the stuff translated. So your characters will be translated when you're playing them. You don't have to worry about the Japanese. I can show you that. I'll probably pop that my main up after that to show you that. All right, so we're gonna get back into this. We're gonna go ahead and do just get to switch every rotation. But yeah, the patches are pretty nice because it can again put it in English and then you can play it in English. I don't know if there's a fusion. I get another fusion. Zeno, this. Do you know what this is? We just got our LR Vegito dupe. That's what this is. That's a bottom right path? Yeah, bottom right path for Vegito. Hey, get out of my way. That's what I want to see. I want to see one of those. Yeah, like that's a for sure new LR. See, there he is. Oh, dude, man, I'm nothing like Nano, dude. I started way later than Nano too, and like someday being as good as Nano or even Rhyme, I mean, or D-Free, that would be great. I always watch them. I love their videos. Actually, my son and I watch Rhyme Styles Mario Makers every week. That's kind of our weekly thing he's for. We get a break? No break. All right. I do have one video. I think it was my... I think it was my alt summon. I was doing my summon on my alt account, and I got the Rift Black, the Rift and the Nano. I've never seen Whis though, to be honest. No fusion. We needed one more thing. Yeah, we need one more character for the fusion. Ah, crap. Actually, I'm probably gonna do 3 on this and then 1 on the Gogeta because we still need to pull the other LRs. I just thought about that. I'll definitely do that when I have better recording equipment and I'm more established. And I'm not working all the time. I actually, I worked 6 days a week. Today I took a day off because we were supposed to go on a family vacation, but money wasn't there, so kind of lost that. Oh, nice. 3 with a Dokkan Fest. Alright, there's our Vegito. Nice, nice. Oh my goodness. We just got Vegito and Gohan in one summon. The last 2 LRs I needed, we got on the free. Alright, so I guess in this case, we are going to be going 1 and 1 and just see how many dupes we can pull. Soul this name. Yeah, so now we just gotta go for dupes. Because again, like, this, you know... We just gotta get some of those dupes now. Okay, yeah, that's pretty insane. I did not expect to pull that. No, I don't. Hopefully, no. I never have this luck on my main though, which is horrible. I already know, like on my main, when I go to summon on my main, the first unit I'm gonna pull is either gonna be Int Gogeta or the Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, which again I have rainbowed, and I'm literally working on my second rainbowed copy of that Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. I went really hard for him when that banner came around. Like I went way too hard on it. Oh, Vegeta, where are you? Oh, definitely. My main sims are definitely going up. I wasn't sure if I was gonna stream them. I might stream them. I'll probably stream them. I'm actually, again, I'm saving up. I'm getting the monthly subscription every month to get those 3 extra stones. I only did 1 summon on the future Gohan banner, and I plan to definitely get my summons on because those are gonna be my big ones. My main account is my big account. I have every Dokkan LR so far. Every Dokkan Fest LR I have on my main. I bought GoBros, but other than that, I've summoned every one of them. So yeah, that's definitely going up. And then I'm really hoping. That's one reason I really want to hopefully get. Oh, that's why I'm really hoping that I can get the. Now I'm iOS actually. I have a really hard time using Android phones. First of all, I'm not really good at picking a good one, and I feel like every time I get an Android phone, it always screws me over. And so I'm just like, with iOS, I know what I'm using, I know what I have. So those are the ones I enjoy more. The downside of it is all the cool like mods and whatnot, like Unidoken, are only on Android, so my Japanese account is in Japanese. Bright side, I live in Japan, so I can speak Japanese and I can understand bits of it. So not too bad actually. So I mean, I definitely understand some of the kanjis, and I can look around enough to get a understanding what it is. Alright. We seem to be off in the cool-off stage. Nothing good so far. Uh, Japan is really good if you're a hard worker. Again, like, I mean, I work... Usually I'm at work today, but again, I took today off. But I work Monday through Saturdays. And, you know, like, I usually leave my house around 7:55 in the morning. And I don't get home till about 7:30 at night. So that's the usual life. And that's me not working all the way in Tokyo. If I worked all the way in Tokyo, I would be home. Oh, good, another Dokkanist. If I worked all the way in Tokyo, oh, think it would be a lot longer of a trip. Keep saying for Gogeta. Oh, well, whatever, he's good. Um, yeah, my wife is Japanese actually. My son's Japanese. Nice. Well, there's our bottom right path for Gogeta. Yeah, I can speak Japanese. My wife is Japanese. My sons are Japanese. I've been here for 4 years now. My in-laws don't speak English, so and then of course when I have to speak to parents because I teach here, I tend to have to speak in Japanese as well. So it's one thing that, and you definitely can pick up if you just try in this country. You can pick it up. I didn't speak Japanese when I came here. Not really. I mean, I knew bits and pieces. I knew how to ask how to get places, but I didn't speak really that well. But if you really honestly just try, you can pick up enough of the language. Let's use a new one. It gets really frustrating because you'll actually see people who live here, and like you'll see Americans who live here. You know, that's the same with the same that same mentality of if you're gonna live in America, speak English, who will live here and will refuse to learn the language. I knew a guy from one of my old jobs from Canada who was married to a Japanese woman. Kid spoke Japanese, didn't speak English, and he couldn't speak a word of Japanese. And I was like, that's so sad, man. Like, I would not want to be unable to talk to my kids personally. So, is my Japanese great or fluent? No, not at all. But I'm currently working on getting my Japanese driver's license, which is a lot more time consuming than in the US. Oh, sweet. Featured unit. And I've been here for 4 years now. No. How long have I been here? I've been married for 4 years. So I had RCS. See, Green Bear. So March will mark my 5th year here. So when March 20th will be 5 years. Oh, nice, another LR. March will be 5 years total that I've been here. And like I'm permanently sitting here. Like I've got my permanent residency visa. So I have my permanent visa. Bought a house. So we have a house here. Like I have no intentions of going back to the US. I think the big thing is that like you see a lot of things here that you don't see in the US. Just from everywhere. So a couple things that were really nice that I like about here is one, healthcare is cool. Healthcare is great. My wife when she had her kids, it cost us $5,000, and that's with a week stay in the hospital. But then the government refunded us $4,000. So we paid 5,000, got $4,000 back. Uh, the government actually gives you money for your kids, so when you have kids, it's like right now we get $150 a month per kid. So that's really cool. So, and that's for everybody. It's not just one person. They want to encourage people to have kids. So when you have kids, you get that. It's kind of like a tax cut, except every month you get it. There are a lot of things you get to escape here. Big one I like to escape is just like all of the religious drama. You get to escape that here, which is really great. And then a big one is just like that mentality that Like, I don't think how do I put it. The entitled mentality. You only see that with foreigners here. Actually, you don't see that with many Japanese. You see it with foreigners where they think that they have like a right to this and a right to that. Like I had a coworker at my current job who felt like she had a right to a job, and then she got fired. And I was like, well, that's what happens. So amongst Japanese people themselves, you get rid of you don't have to deal with the entitled behavior. 99% of them don't bring up religion or anything like that, so you're not dealing with that. Um, Healthcare is great. It's safe. I usually like if someone's there's we saw a guy walking around with a knife, everybody freaks out here. I see that I'm like, that's not that much for me, because like, well, if you're from the States, you know what we deal with on a daily basis there. So it's really funny, like just like any small thing, and people here just on like on defense, and I just find it funny. Not to say things don't happen here. I mean, there are some things that happen here. We had I mean, there are parts of Japan that are downside. Like one thing is, for some odd reason, oh sweet, men aren't that great at marrying women that have children already. There's a incident that happened this year alone where a stepfather killed his stepson just because his stepson said, "You're not my dad." And it was just like, really, dude? Like I said, man, my dad had married my mom, adopted me, and I said that out of anger. My dad never strangled me to death. So, all right, here we go. What are we pulling? What are we pulling? LR Cell. All right, that's a dupe for him. So you do see stuff like that happens, which I'm just like, yeah, okay, that's kind of weird, dude. Grow up. But again, yeah, if you're a hard worker and you don't want to support 25 people who don't want, you don't want to support people who don't want to work, it's great. Now the fusion, nice. If you're if you're the type that wants everyone to support you, this is not the country to go to because they won't do it. They'll be like, no, dude. So, for example, homelessness. There are no social programs for homeless people. You see homeless people on the street, everyone just ignores them. There's no, there's welfare is really hard. Ah, there we go. Another LR cell. Welfare is really hard to get on here if you need it. Just because there's a mentality in Japan that take care of yourself and take care of your family. So if you're struggling, they expect your family to cover you. So things like that. But let's see, a month, my insurance and my retirement cost me about $400 a month. And then my company pays the other half of that. And again, that covers everything. Kids here, free healthcare. All kids go to the hospital free up until 18. So that's really cool. So if your son gets sick, you don't have to worry about it. You just take him to the hospital. It's completely free. Medicines cost, of course, but not that much. I will say that's the funniest thing. Like I remember in the States, everyone's always like, "I want to try the Eastern medicine thing," and then I'm in Japan and they just throw you drugs like nonstop. I had the stomach flu and I was taking I think they gave me like 5 different pills for the stomach flu. It was really kind of. I took a picture. I was like, dude, this is insane. It's also really beautiful. I mean, it's really clean. You don't see too much litter. Oh, the drivers here, though, dude. The drivers are horrible. I will say that. Drivers in Japan are so bad. They do not know what a red light means, that's for sure. And now that I'm studying for my driver's license, I'm constantly just like, dude, how are you guys this bad? Like, oh, here we go. We haven't gotten a blue yet. But yeah, I do understand what they're saying and stuff like that. Like the Koryowata is it's it's pretty much it's finished. We got double Vegito, and the Vegetos we didn't have. That's okay. That's not bad. I mean, getting 2 Vegetos we don't have is good. Big Bang attack. Alright, here we go. Can we get another fusion? Nope. And number 10 is my. Alright. How about this? Fusion again? That's not a fusion. That's so not a fusion. So late on that stuff. Super Saiyan. Odd. Alright. Oh, the new Zamasu. That's actually pretty good, so there's another future unit. We have actually not pulled the Bardock or the Trunks yet, I just realized. People in Japan are just like normal people everywhere. I will say, company-wise, like when you go to a store, oh my goodness, dude, like they're friendly. I've never been mistreated in a store or a restaurant. And that was when I went back to America my first time. The first thing I remembered was how rude it was in stores and shops. Like, customer service is really bad in the US versus Japan. Which again is a two-edged sword. Yeah, when you go to Japan, people are like going to stores are really nice. But the downside of that is that people take advantage of that. I mean, like, I had a case where I was accused of something at my school, and even though my Japanese assistant came out and said, no, that never happened, I still had to, apologize and, bow, and make this big deal out of something that everybody there knew was not true. But it's customer service. So it's really good here, but then you kind of got to do it back, which can be sometimes frustrating. Like when I talk to my mom, it's one of the most frustrating things is trying to get her to realize that, yes, I get you don't want to apologize, but sometimes it's just easier to apologize for something. And like in the US, the mindset's usually like, well, if I didn't do it, I'm not going to apologize for it. In Japan, you can't be like that. In Japan, you have to. You just have to. It's customer service. If you want to keep your job, that is. On a daily basis, it's very similar to the US. You'll get people that are just like, because like in the US, you get people that are just, oh wow, you're from this country, that is so cool, and they just want to talk to you and get to know you, and you'll get that here. I had one guy back a long time ago when I was dating. Me and my ex-girlfriend walked by him, and every time we walked by, he gave me a bag of fruit for free. He had a fruit store, he just would give me fruit for free. He had like a Steelers jacket, was a big fan. So you will get some people that are really cool and really like foreigners. My in-laws are like that. My in-laws are just really polite. Had no problems with me and my wife getting married, even though I was a foreigner. But then you'll also get some that are xenophobic, who just have zero dislike for foreigners. Now, I do find that that's a lot. You find that a lot less in Japan, or at least it's vocalized less. In the US, it's vocalized way too much. But it does happen. And depending on where you live. Like, if you live in a more of a foreign populated area, such as I live in Saitama, which is, I think, south of Tokyo. So they see foreigners in Tokyo all the time. So they're more relaxed to them. If you go to like a more deeper countryside, you might run into a little bit more of the racism. But like here where I live, no, everything's great. Like everyone already knows who I am because this is where my wife grew up, and my mother-in-law is, pretty well known around here. Her grandparents actually built the Kawagoi Cemetery, or designed like one of the big statues there. So she's pretty well known. And then of course, oh, LR Gohan, nice. And then my son, of course, being one of the few half Gaijin kids here, Gaijin meaning foreigner, is really well known. And because in Japan, everyone's really pure blood. In the US, we kind of look at, the pure bloods. Like, you look at Asians, you're like, wow, that pure blood. Because we're all mixed. Oh, nice, a fusion. In Japan, everyone's pureblood, so they kind of get the same feeling when they see a mixed blood. So seeing Hajime is like, Hajime is really popular, and then my other son, he's only like 6 months old, Leon. It's like everybody loves him. Everyone's taking photos with him. Strength boo. I'll literally just be walking with him down the street, and people I don't even know will be like, "Oh, Hajime," and we'll be talking to my son, and I have no idea who they are just because they know my son. We actually met online, but I was living in Japan at the time, and so we met online, and then we started dating. Um, I was in Yamanashi at the time; she was here, and so that's pretty much it. Just online. I'm not much of a going out guy. I'm really bad at going out and talking to people, so I'm not really comfortable in the public scene, to be honest. I'm more reclusive, stay home, keep to myself guy. She's lived in Australia for a year. No, she lived in Australia for 6 months, in Canada for a year. So she speaks English. She makes mistakes, which is really funny, but yeah, she speaks pretty well. And my son is starting to speak a little more. He goes to work with me on Saturdays and goes with my coworker and takes her class. But he's and then of course he watches a lot of like almost everything he watches on TV is American. So he watches SpongeBob and whenever he watches some all right, there's another Vegito. Every time he watches something, I make him, that's American, I make him watch it in English so that he can get that practice. So we pulled a dupe of every LR so far now, I think. I think we pulled 2 of Cell. But yeah, but her in-laws don't speak English. I mean, all her mom can say is, I don't speak English, which is what she says quite a bit. It's kind of funny. Poof poof, nice. Alright, we got another exclusive coming up. Not you. Nice! That is our second Vegito dude. That's 3 Vegetos so far. Alright, let's do this one. I'm going to go over to the other banner. We have enough, it looks, for 3 full rotations. So I'm thinking 2 on Gogeta, 1 on Vegito, since we've already got the 2 dupes of Vegito. Well, I could actually make more of these, so if there's like a lot of comments on this, and like a lot of people wanting like the only reason I'm doing this one now is because you commented, so I figured I'll throw out another one out there. And I do enjoy doing the summoning. Alright. We've pulled the Gohan. We haven't pulled the new Trunks. I'm not worried about the Trunks. What have we not pulled this account? We didn't get you. We didn't get you. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the last 3 on this guy to try and get another dupe of Gogeta. Wait, how many? What do we were? Alright, fair enough. I'll try to get that last dupe of Gogeta. Oh, Mayan Trunks, nice! Well, I'll show you like on my main again. Like I think I got like 4 dupes of Vegito. I still have 1,000. Well, there's our second dupe of Gogeta. That was unexpected. Very unexpected. And a fusion now. Still be nice to get that Bardock. But getting another Gogeta for Strength Gogeta would be funny. Oh, alright. Whoa, whoa, we just pulled double Brawly. That is 4 Brawlies, 1 more Brawly, and he's rainbowed. And a Paragus. Look at that, double Brawly. Boom. Dude, if I could rainbow the Gogeta, that would be amazing. Although, then the downside of rainbowing Gogeta is that every time you pull the Gogeta, it's going to be depressing after that. Honestly, the 2 dupes is what I go for. If you're going to go for anything, 2 dupes, because that opens up all of your extra attacks and crit ones. So, as it is now, we've pulled enough to give them like give them the all crit and extra attacks. Do you play on global too? Are you holding off also? I take it you're free to play. Are you holding off for the year 5 anniversary as well? I actually came back on global during the movie events on JP. I had played gold before, but I hadn't touched it since because I got it originally on iOS. I got it back. I was playing global back in the day when you didn't have the guaranteed SSRs, but then I stopped playing for a long time. I didn't hop back on it for almost over 2 years because I didn't get on my Android. And then when I'm back to iOS, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this game. And I started playing it again. And that was around the movie event. Oh, nice. During JP. It was during the 3rd year anniversary. The 3rd year anniversary was when I came in because it was the Goku and Frieza. No. Was it Goku and Frieza? When did the Goku and Frieza come out? Was that 3rd year anniversary? I think that was 3rd year anniversary. Alright, here's our fake out into Gogeta. Told you, Gogeta. Well, we just rainbowed Brawly. Brawly is rainbowed. Would be nice to rainbow that Gogeta on this count. The agility Gogeta. I'm definitely not free to play. I spend way too much. I spent a lot of money just to get the Inf Vegito when it came out. But I get pretty lucky. When I started playing, again, the Goku and Frieza was out, and I pulled those two. Oh, okay. Dupacell, now we can unlock both of his DPS, main DPS areas. But yeah, no, I got that on my coming back, which is really nice. I actually got the AGL Gogeta really quickly. Oh, sweet! Perfect, Bardock. We got the last featured unit here. And then, that's actually really good Brawly. The Easy A Brawly is really good. And there's a Dupa Gogeta. How nice. Yeah, I went really hard to get him. I actually ended up rainbowing, when that banner came out, rainbowing him, the God Goku, and the God Vegeta. And then I switched to the Brawly, pulled the physical Brawly, pulled the Paragus, and on my last 5 stones... Oh, 1 second. Door! Give me a second. Hey, That was my mother-in-law. I mean, honestly, well, I don't know, man. Like that Gogeta is really good. When he goes blue and that like just when you look at his stats and everything, he's really good. And I think it probably was personally. I think of what's come out. I still think he's one of the best units that's come out. Um, definitely on par with the Super Saiyan 4s. I mean, like the LR Gohan's really, really good, but that transformation limit really is a pain in the butt. So honestly, I would honestly say that the LR Gogeta is better than the Gohan in that case, because he's going to transform in the 5th turn. And that dodge, and again, the thing about him is, and versus the Gohan is that LR Gogeta at blue is creating every single time. So I personally think that was another fusion. I think that was a smart decision to make. I mean, if you're gonna go ham on a banner, go on one with a character that's gonna hold its value. I mean, that Vegito holds. That Gogeta holds its value just like the Legends Blue Super Saiyan Gogeta is holding its value. All right, Zamasu. I'm surprised you haven't pulled any. Oh, I was gonna say I'm surprised you haven't pulled any of the Trunks, and what just pops up? Trunks. All right, so we got the new Trunks as well. The only thing we're missing at this point in time is Tech Trunks. Did I actually lock one of you up? I know I got 2 of you. I don't know if I locked one of you up, so I'm gonna lock you up. I mean, and again, like, oh, they're good. So we got a Dokkan unit here. I mean, again, like, I went hard enough to rainbow them, and then yeah, I pulled the Agility EZA Brawly on my last 5 single summon. I did a single summon to 5 and pulled him. And that was like my last 5. We need one more Vegito to rainbow him. One more Vegito, and he's rainbowed. And we got 3 multis. One more Vegito. Here's a fusion. No blue. One more Vegito, and he's rainbowed. Oh my goodness, can you imagine that? There's a Gohan! And a Super Boom! And that Namek Frieza. Is this a fusion? It is another fusion! Oh my goodness! 3 fusions in a row, 2 LRs in a row. Can we get that Vegito one more time and rainbow him before this is over? That would be insane. No, but we got the new Trunks! That's awesome. Alright. That means we pulled every unit on the banner, if I'm correct. And the 16. Alright. Last multi-summon. We're going to make this a group multi-summon if anyone else is watching this on YouTube, whatnot. Just get yourself ready, pause the video, and then you're ready, just restart the video. Here we go. Can we pull one more Vegito and rainbow him? That does not look like it, but can we get a gold text? Not looking like it. Alright. Bar a lot. Alright. Okay. Let's go and do one single. Actually, no, not over that. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's do some get these LRs up real quick. Alright. I can't believe he pulled that other Vegito. I did not expect that. Like, he's 1 away from being rainbowed, which is insane. on, finish her. Let's go and do the... Alright, I guess I did level you up. Okay. I'm not going to be doing the SSRs. Those can be done at a later time. More just getting these really good LRs out of the way. Oops, not you. Okay. And then we do the... Yeah, we should do the cell too. Alright, cell... Will we get anything from these? That'd be hilarious. That's where the real luck comes in. Oh, we got two? That's impressive, actually. Okay. Get back to training, get these last three. Alright, go ahead and I pulled another Vegito. So Vegito is one from being rainbowed. So right now I'm just training them up to the level 100, to their UR state, so that they can actually, I can input the dupes into them. I'm not going to do any of the actual orbs, that way, you know, when the account is given away, you know, they can pick the orbs themselves. I will definitely say this account is much, the one that you watched, that you saw, this account has surpassed that. I didn't pull nearly as many LRs. So now we go and we get to get the enjoyment of awakening them. So let's go ahead and go over here. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this guy real quick. Oh, do this. Because I think I got 2 dupes for every LR at least. A minimum of 2 dupes for every LR. Which means that, you know, these slots are definitely already open. Which is, honestly, in my opinion, the most important you want to get. Not to mention, it also opens up that gold slot, which is really good too. Alright, so... I got 3 dupes to sell. See, that's what I mean, like, I pull sell like crazy. Alright, Int Gogeta. Did I get 2 of you? I think I got 2. Pretty sure I got 2 of you. Oh, I only got 1 of Int Gogeta. Oh. Well, that's okay. Because if you really want it, you can buy the other dupe, I guess. Alright. I thought I got more than that. That's okay, though. But look at this. Just look at that. Look at that. 3 dupes right there. I actually made a giveaway email. It's strictly for giving out accounts. That's all it's used for. Because you have to give away because it links via emails now. That's the only way to do it. So it's an actual giveaway Gmail account. So all you'll have to do is enter if you win the account, which if no one else enters, you'll win it obviously. Just enter the email address with the passcode I would give you, and do that within 3 days of me emailing you it, because then I take the account. I usually take the email back to link it to a new account. So that's pretty much how it works. And so you use the email, you link it, and then you log in, you unlink the email account, and you link it to your Facebook or whatever. How many do I buy? Two or I pull 2U. Alright, we need to do this just because it is a mission real quick. Oh. Nothing. Alright, let's check. Fuchitos. No, you can't. We can't do transfer codes on JP anymore. You can't even do them. So even if you wanted to, I mean, if I could, I would do it that way, but you can't. But honestly, the best thing though, it's actually safer, because realistically, the transfer code, you never know if it's gonna something's gonna happen. So it's actually kind of, I guess, more beneficial to not have to worry about that. Because, for example, I could send you the transfer code, and then the transfer code could, you could go to download, and then, an issue happens, when you're downloading the data, an issue happens and it crashes, and then all of a sudden, you can't access that account anymore, and the account is gone. And trying to get an account back is practically impossible. So that's why, honestly, even though it's kind of is a pain to do it that way, it still ends up, I think, being better. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get the account set up. Let's see, we can see you, and they really need to get this together, last resort. Seriously. I don't know why he doesn't have it, or last resort. He should have the last resort. Come on. They're probably going to give it to him eventually. What is that one? Alright. I'll go and just pull in, this is last resort, right? Yeah, I'll take you. I don't know, dude. Last Resort's pretty darn good now. I mean, I mean, Kamehameha will work really good when you have all these awakened, but until they're awakened, they don't have the Kamehameha attack. So, at the moment, they're not Kamehameha units. I mean, Kamehameha, I mean, again, you can't, not right now. Not at the moment. This does not have Kamehameha. This does not have Kamehameha yet. Not yet. When they're LR, they'll get the Kamehameha. At that point in time, you want to put Gohan in lead. But I don't want to put him in LR yet, because say in case, they decide to summon more, and then you pull the copies, then you have to go and refarm all those medals. So it's better to upgrade them, let the person who wins the account upgrade it. Let's see. Then you have to go through and you have to SR, bob these SRs, just heads up. That's going to be a pain in the neck. Because there's a lot of them. Whoa! I think I accidentally closed the app. My bad. Alright, well, again, I'll get the account set up, and then just, when pretty much 24 hours from the end of the stream, depending on the, oh, okay, there's all these, oh, I got more tickets, oh great. Get these tickets up real quick, I guess. How many missions tickets do you have left to get here? I have to get those other 9, I don't know where they're at. There will be this last summon when you get all those tickets, which would be nice. But yeah, like just like 24 hours after the last summon, I will then give the account away. Right now it's not transferring anything. Oh yeah, also, how many redstones? That's supposed to check. Redstones, not redstones. You'll still have the free redstone here, by the way, that you can use to pick up the unit you want with. I would suggest this Gogeta, Easy 8. He's really good. If you don't know about that, he's about as powerful as LRs. So I would honestly pick him up, especially since you have all the Easy A medals for him already. And then this account also comes with 550 Thief Stones, so pretty much you can pick up a dupe of this, or save for the other Dokkan. So for example, on the Super Saiyan 4. One thing I would show you real quick before I close the stream, I'm going to show you if you, anyone again watching this later, if you're running on Android, this is something you can do. I'll show real quick. This app right here you can get, and then this is the English translation patch. You'll see what happens when I run it. This is my actual account, and you'll see this is the Japanese account, but you'll see it's changed a little bit. For example, you have the English here. Music's different. And then most importantly, yeah, see, I usually do that with a team, as you can see right here. Here's Gohan on the lead. Most importantly, when I click into a unit, everything is in English. So definitely look into the Uni Dokkan to get the English translation patch. You can play everything in English. And then if you really want to, what's really great is, I'll show you real quick. These patches have some special things, so let's go into the, let's go do this fight real quick. Just this fight real quick. Oh. I guess I gotta bobble some stuff. Did you see the instant transformation? So, you know, let's do this. I'll do a regular easy event. So, for example, watch this. This is a great. Here we go. Here we go. Gohan. This is my alt I use, and I enjoy it for this one reason. And why the only reason I wish that I don't blame them for not supporting Android. I get Android's a pain to, you know, program for. I mean, sorry, iOS. But I wish they had this for iOS because this right here. Wait, what are we gonna get first? See? Instant transformations. Then of course right here. Oops. This honestly I think is a must, just because the fact that it allows you to play Gohan like you should be able to. There, let's finish this off real quick. And of course, that ending scene is just absolutely amazing. Yeah, definitely. Just look it up, get that patch for sure. And then you play with the instant transformation patch, which is really fun, I think. Alright, anyways. And watching the video, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for joining the stream. Again, please like, comment, subscribe. If you can't subscribe because of an issue, that's fine. Just like, make a comment. That way I know you're into it. 24 hours after the last comment, I will then be giving the account away. I know, right? Again, thanks again. And if you don't win this account, for multiple people entered, you don't win, don't worry. I will be doing another account before the banner ends. With that said, this is Siegfried Chulainn, and I will catch you guys in the next video.